Today, it's essential for you, for me, for all of us, to draw on our core values, our faiths, our beliefs, and our cultures, and become very specific agents of hope and significant change in our communities. But how do we do it? Well, thankfully, there's a lot of help, including through the Parliament of the World's Religions Global Ethic, as well as the United Nations Plan of Action for Religious Leaders and Actors to Prevent Incitement to Violence. The Parliament of the World's Religions was created more than 100 years ago to cultivate harmony among the world's religious and spiritual communities, toward living with generosity, respect, wisdom, and peace. The United Nations Plan of Action is a helpful partner as well, with a focus on 3 ways to respond to violence. These 3 ways are to prevent, to strengthen, and to build. First, we can prevent incitement to violence by providing a counter-narrative that's not steeped in hate or violence. And to do this, we can help by not forwarding messages of hatred or hostility. We can refuse to remain silent when other communities are targeted. We can provide alternative messaging that never objectifies other human beings. And we can counter discrimination against women and gender-based violence. We can do more by questioning unfounded rumors, seeking dialogue between communities where it's lacking, expressing solidarity with victims of violence, and refusing any violence against the planet that would impact its many forms of life. Second, we can strengthen the truth in all of us. For instance, the world's religions and expressions of faith share a common concern about not bearing false witness against our neighbours. We can enhance education, encourage coexistence and strong relationships among people irrespective of gender and gender preference. We can promote all forms of intercultural and interreligious dialogue, promote the value of journalists and their ethical standards, and develop cultural, religious, and media literacy that encourages relationships of trust. And third, we can build together. We build peaceful, inclusive, and just societies by seeking deeper awareness of the values, morals, religious texts, fears, anxieties, joys, and aspirations that frame human beings, their cultures, and their communities within larger society. The human rights principles we hunger for in the world are embedded in all religious scriptures and texts. We can rely on that truth. Some of this is easier than it sounds. For instance, if 2 people set out to build a home together, they would be wise to not first discuss the strength of the beams or the capacity of the nails. Rather, they would be wise to first seek the blueprint of their hope. They must first focus on how hope and home connect. When people know their hopes, they know what they value. Homes are best built with hope and value first. In this portal, listen to the interviews of the leaders from around the world who reflect on the connections between culture and violence from their own experiences. Then take a walk through the questions and resources. The Parliament and the United Nations resources I mentioned at the beginning are also available to you here. The additional links you find and the questions and resources are not always direct answers, but the articles and the videos and the books are meant to show you more of the public conversation around the world related to violence. Finally, have a look at the conversation guide, which we've included, so you can consider starting a conversation in your own community. Conversations of this kind are important and must be managed well. Finally, if you have ideas that you'd like us to share on this resource, please let us know. We value those ideas. Thank you for walking with us.